People can often point out our behaviour, and sometimes we cannot take too kindly to it, yet go home and reflect on things, and we can point out other people's behaviour and perhaps they don't always take too kindly to it. However, when you're dealing with a narcissistic individual, they believe that they're entitled to act as they please, and if you call them out, then they believe that you have turned against them. Whenever you try to confront a narcissist about their toxic behaviour, they use many different reactions designed to protect their fragile ego and avoid any form of accountability, because they do not want to take responsibility for their behaviour. They're not interested in reflection, they're interested in protecting their own ego. When you point out the narcissist behaviour, they can go straight out with the denial. They will flat out deny any of their wrongdoings. They will claim that they never did that, they never said that, it wasn't them. You're just imagining things, as they go all out to gaslight you in an attempt to get you to doubt your own perception of events. Their goal is to convince you that their toxic behaviour didn't happen, or that you're the only one that's got the problem with it. Narcissistic individuals can also go all out with their blame shifting. Rather than accepting any form of responsibility for their actions, a narcissist will quickly shift the blame onto somebody else or onto you. They will claim, if you hadn't, then I wouldn't. And it's a classic deflection tactic of a narcissistic individual, designed to make you feel responsible for their toxic behaviour, or to confuse you and get you to feel sorry for them, because after all, it wasn't their fault, it was somebody else's. They go all out with the gaslighting, which is one of the most favoured tactics of a narcissistic individual. When they are confronted, they go all out to manipulate facts and distort reality, to get you to question your own memory, believe that you're imagining things or going crazy. They can claim that you're overreacting, you're being too sensitive, that it's not what happened, that you can't take a joke, to get you to question your own experience. Narcissistic individuals enjoy a good game of playing the victim. They're the experts of playing the victim. When you point out any of their toxic behaviour, they often turn the tables and claim that you're the one that's attacking them. You're the one that's mistreating them. They can't believe that you're doing this to them after everything they've done for you. This is a tactic that they use to provoke feelings of guilt or shame or sympathy within you. Narcissists can go all out with anger and outbursts because they're offended that you've dared to question their sense of entitlement, or they are afraid that you could potentially expose them. So whenever they are confronted, narcissists can react with anger or rage, and even physical aggression. This emotional explosion is meant to intimidate you and silence you, shut down the conversation, forcing you to back down out of fear or confusion. They can yell, they can call you names, or they can engage in passive aggressive behaviours to regain control over the situation. They can play the good person card. They might try to win back your trust by pretending to be the victim of your unjust accusations. Narcissists will often go all out to exaggerate how good they've been to you. They will come at you with, I've always been there for you. How come you, of all people, can treat me like this after everything I've done for you? They use this to manipulate you into feeling guilty, into feeling sorry for questioning their behaviour and questioning whether their behaviour is actually that bad at all. And they can fall silent on you. When none of the other tactics work, a narcissist might resort to their silent treatment. They withdraw emotionally, they give you the cold shoulder, they push you away for pointing out their toxic behaviour, and it is a form of coercive control. They aim to make you feel isolated and unsure of yourself. Now, with a narcissistic individual, they can come at you with that projection, the unjust accusations, and you might shut down on them because you recognise this having no conversation with them. It's not going to get anywhere. They're not interested. With a narcissist, it's when their actual behaviour is pointed out, they just look to get away with it. Recognising the way that they respond helps you understand their manipulation tactics and no longer take their behaviour personally to protect yourself from further emotional harm. And recognise when you know they've done something, if someone's not willing to reflect or change, it's not your job to change them. It's your job to change direction from them, because you can't help them. And the more you try to help them, the more they will exploit you.